வெளியே போய் பேசு.
And it's many congratulations to Australia.
What a proud moment for Pat Cummins as he waits.
What a moment for Australia. What a campaign. What a year for Pat Cummins. A near perfect game after what in his own words he described really wasn't the best campaign, but on the big day when you show up and you perform with extraordinary people watching you and you bring out your DNA of being world champions and you do it for the sixth time. In 1987, they won it for their first title, their first title right here on Indian shores, and they have done it again. We've got a full pack analyst with us here on Jindal Panther Cricket Live, powered by Amal. But first and foremost, I will go to Aaron Finch, our world champion in the house. This is a huge moment, Finchy, for Australia, for Australian cricket. But also a huge moment for Pat Cummins. That's 2 ICC titles for him this year. Was it not the near-perfect campaign, but the near-perfect final for you?
Yeah, it's about peaking at the right time, and Australia certainly did that. And between Pat Cummins and Andrew McDonald, they need to take a lot of credit for that. The way that group has stayed together for quite a while now. To have a long campaign of the World Test Championship, the Ashes, a lot of the players are still the same. You can see what it means to all of them. To save your best for last and play an almost perfect game was remarkable. It started with the ball. It was backed up in the field where they were unbelievable in the semi-final and the final. And Travis Head, what about that for a knock?
Oh, that was the stage to come to the party. Sunny, do you look at this group here? It's essentially a core group that has won you a T20 World Cup, that has won you a World Test Championship, and that has won you now a one-day World Cup. Should we be talking about Australian domination again?
We should be, because of the way they've been playing. Look at the way don't forget they retained the Ashes as well before they came for the World Cup. So they've really had an outstanding season, starting with the World Test Championship, then the Ashes series, and now winning the World Cup. So they certainly look as if they're going to be a dominant team again, but probably not as dominant as they were in, say, the late 90s and the early 2000s, where they were winning just about every game. Pretty much like the West Indies of the 1970s and 1980s, winning just about everything. Now I think there are a couple of teams which are giving them a fight. England, for example, in the Ashes, gave them a real close run. Then India is another team which will give them a close run, and South Africa is coming good as well.
Australia world champions for the sixth time. That's a record that is incredible. You look at some of the moments that you've seen from them in this World Cup campaign. Travis Head, as you mentioned, Pat Cummins has been extraordinary today himself as well. That too as a captain. And Glenn Maxwell's double 100, the innings of a lifetime. It gets you that world trophy. We'll talk about it more.